Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Thursday, January 1st, 2026.
Oh, if I only had my kazoo.
Yes. So was this a great way to kick off 2026 or what?
I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fun.
Uh-huh.
It was a Thursday, which means rebus.
Often.
Uh-huh. And today did not disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
There was a rebus.
Yes.
I didn't quite figure it out with the first one, but then when the second one came, it all started making sense.
Oh, good.
What about you?
I sort of saw what they were doing almost immediately.
Oh, very good.
Because it was somehow I had tab. I'm not sure how I recognized that. Maybe it was with when I got to esque of the scream that I was able to sort of clearly understand what was going on with the theme. But but it didn't take me too long to get through this crossword either. So
I went through it quite quickly. Of course, I did have help. I have my two helpers that are instrumental in getting this done quite rapidly.
Three heads are always better than one.
That's right, especially when they represent two different generations of pop culture.
Right.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the theme.
The theme.
What about that theme?
Well, the theme was nicely summed up in the revealer, 61 across. Test a grader's aids, or what is needed to respond to these 6 italicized clues in this puzzle. And that was answer keys. And there were definitely some keys in the themed clues, because each one of the rebuses that we mentioned before was the name of a key on a keyboard. So the first 2 themed clues crossed at 18 across and 8 down. 18 across was what 1991 film starred Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss, and 8 down was which unit of data storage could hold 200,000 HD movies. I did not know the answer to either of those. But one in our trio said, well, I think that's a petabyte.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, that doesn't fit because we didn't have enough squares. He said, well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we kind of just let that go. But then when we got to the second ones, 39 across and 33 down, we had what Edvard Munch, a painting, inspired a poster for Home Alone. And I knew the answer to that was The Scream. Mm-hmm. And then 33 down, who won Best Supporting Actor for Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas? And that was Joe Pesci, or Pesci. I'm not sure how he pronounces it. I think it's Pesci. Well, we only had 3 squares for that, so we knew then there had to be a rebus.
Right.
And it was the 3 middle letters of his name. So we had a P, and then ESC in the second square, and then I in the third one. And, of course, the ESC was the E of the, and the SC at the beginning of the word scream.
Right.
So that got it to all fit together.
Yes.
And then the last one was sort of a mixed answer. I got one, and one of our other crew got the other. But 40 across, which fictional English heavy metal band consists of David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls? And that was Spinal Tap. And then 36 down was what Mediterranean nation lies between Italy and Libya? And that was Malta. Mm-hmm. So you had to put the ALT in a rebus to create spinal and tap, ALT, the AL from spinal and the T from tap, and then the ALT, the middle of Malta.
Right.
So those were the theme clues and answers. And if you look then back at the rebuses, you had tab, escape, and alt, or ESC for escape, and alt. So 3 answer keys,
yes.
Which goes back to our revealer.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the theme, and it was clever, I thought, and good for a Thursday because there was a rebus, but not horribly confusing or confounding as rebuses can sometimes be.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, see, because I was familiar at least with the title of the movie, What About Bob?
oh, see, I did not know that.
Did your helpers know?
Well, no, but I mean, the one knew petabyte.
Right.
So when we figured out rebus, we put the TAB in there, and it's like, oh, it's called What About Bob? So
I haven't actually seen it, and based on what you just said, you haven't either.
no, I did not remember that movie at all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It had Bill Murray in it, so it was probably funny.
Probably.
At least I would hope.
Uh-huh.
And in addition to that, they had other fine clues everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I thought one across was a great way to start. You're looking at it, and I thought, oh, it's grid.
Yes. Uh-huh. We thought clue.
Well, I thought about clue, except really when you're reading, you're looking at it, you are reading the clue. So first I tried grid, then I tried clue, but it turned out it was this.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That was funny.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And then one down, I'm still a little bit unsure about this. Idly pluck as a banjo, thrum.
Thrum. Yes.
I guess if you're sort of deliberately playing a tune, that would be strum.
Right. Uh-huh.
But if you're just sort of going bang 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 bang, that's considered a thrum.
A thrum. Yes.
See, I know about like engines thrum, but I guess banjos do too. Yes.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had two down. It always wins, they say. House.
That's right. Yes.
That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then four down, driver of some engines, steam.
That's correct.
When's the last time you saw a steam engine at work? I think it's been a while.
Maybe at the Railway Museum or something.
Yeah. I think they might want to revisit that clue at some point.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We had 7 down was majestic. And then 11 down was gallant. That was noble.
Right.
So stately and noble. That was sort of the very fancy and elite section of the crossword. Yes.
Well, the positive attributes.
Right.
Stately, noble. Yes.
Yeah. How often do you get to use those words in you think about a stately procession. You don't see those too often.
Nope.
We need more stately processions, I think.
That'd be nice. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you got 10 down. Sephora competitor was Ulta.
That is correct. Yes, I did get that. I just did both of the other people in our little trio here.
Yeah, I got that as well, which sort of surprised me.
Uh-huh. Well, it's been in the crossword quite a bit, Ulta.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We had 9 across was piano technician was a tuner.
Right.
And Jim Horn, the person who writes Expert Info, sort of grumbled about this, saying that a piano technician will tune your piano, but that's a small part of what they do to keep your piano repaired, the keys balanced, the hammer density maintained, etc. It's like calling a car mechanic an oil changer.
Oh.
So apparently it hit a nerve with Jim.
Wow.
So.
I just thought that was kind of a given. I mean, they don't call themselves. I mean, they offer their services as tuning pianos.
Right.
So,
but they will do all those things.
Oh, yeah, they do all those things, because when I've had my piano tuned, I know they do more than just listen to the key and then compare it to a tuning fork.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they do more than that. But I think that you don't go in when you have your car serviced, like winterized.
Right.
You don't say, I'm coming in for an oil change. You say, I'm coming in for my car to be winterized. So it's a collective group of things. And when you say piano, I want my piano tuned, that I see that kind of as a collective as well.
I see.
Tuned as well as serviced.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe piano tuners don't see it that way, but I think they kind of do.
Wonder if we have any piano tuners in the audience.
I don't know.
Are you a piano tuner? Mm-hmm. Are you offended by 9 across? Let us know. Crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I like 13 down. That was steel rod with ridges, rebar.
Yep.
After I got the answer, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's a steel rod, and yes, it's got ridges.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know. I couldn't go from the clue to the answer. Were you able to leap to that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, you were?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. Have you had any 22 across? Bistecca blank Fiorentina? Italian dish, and it was alla.
No, but I put Allah in there right away because that seems to always be the answer when it's a 3-word Italian dish. The middle word is always Allah.
Alla?
Allah.
Okay.
Yep.
I will try and remember that from this point on. We had 20 down. Actor Fishburne of The Matrix was Lawrence.
That's correct.
I initially wanted to spell that with a W.
I did too.
And then it turned out to be a U.
That's right.
And the other thing, the funny thing was the other day we had macaw, and I wanted to spell it with a U, but it turns out to be a W.
That's right.
So those I keep switching those two letters around.
Yeah, I forget that Lawrence can be spelled with a U, not a W.
Right.
But yes, that's
Yeah,
how he spells it.
I wonder if one's more of a British approach.
That could be.
Because he's British, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his nationality is.
Like a lot of actors, when you catch them sort of just off guard, they start speaking with an English accent.
Right.
Let's see. We had 23 across. That was role for Annie Potts on Young Sheldon was Meemaw.
Meemaw, yeah. She played the grandma.
I love that term.
Meemaw.
Meemaw. And then insulting 50% of the population. We had 31 across. Kid with a root, paper boy. What about the paper girl?
That's right.
And other folk. But, let's see. We had 25 across was R in French. And so it could have been son, it could have been et, or it could have been son, and it turned out to be et.
That's right.
Vous êtes. And they also had 68 across. That was blank a blank, tete-a-tete.
That's right.
So we had a little bit of French going on there.
That is true.
Sable. I was glad that 34 down, pictures, stats, eras, they figured out another way of cluing eras that didn't involve Taylor Swift. So I thought that was good.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, I was thinking about 63 down, Buffalo to Baltimore direction was SSE, South-Southeast. And I started feeling sorry for the people who are non-North Americans, or for that matter, non-Americans, solving this crossword. Although you can sort of get it from the crosses. If you didn't have,
I had no idea.
Really?
No, so I mean, I knew it was South, but I didn't know what the 3 letters I needed were to describe it. I just used the crosses. So.
Well, the answer of those were the last letters of 2 clues that were both plural. So you knew it had to start off with SS.
Right. Exactly.
So it's either going to be W or E, pretty much.
Yep.
So, all right. I think that is it for today then. Thanks, everyone, for listening. We hope that you had a grand January 1st, took the day off, re-energized, all that sort of thing. And let us know what you think of today's podcast, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Friday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.